Mysterious facts and incidents that still remain unexplained to this date. Found over 2,000 years after her death, one of the world's well-preserved ancient human remains was buried in a mysterious liquid that scientists still can't replicate. Scientists are still baffled as to why humans have different blood types at all. There are many theories on how we came to have these categories, but the question of why humans have different blood types at all still remains unanswered. A skeleton, 6 to 8 inches long, was discovered outside a Chilean ghost town. Only after it was declared human, did the question arise for an explanation for its size, mutations, and origin. None of those answers were ever found. Nearly 90 different commercial airliners have gone missing in the last 7 decades. No one knows where they went, or what happened to the vanished planes. In 1973, 2 men arrived at a sheriff's office claimed to be abducted by aliens with lobster-claw hands. They told the same story, even though they were in different rooms, and Hickson even passed a polygraph exam. In 1876 it mysteriously rained meat over a Kentucky area near Rankin in Bath County. The meat was studied by the Newark Scientific Association and found to contain lung tissue from either a horse or infant, both structures of organs being quite similar. The Black Knight satellite, whose origin and purpose were unknown, was spotted before any man-made satellites were launched. In 1954, a retired Air Force major reported that the U.S. Air Force spotted 2 satellites orbiting Earth. Some claim this Black Knight satellite may be 13,000 years old and has been both sighted and photographed. In 1967, Australia lost a prime minister. It was one of the largest search operations in the country's history, yet no remains or personal belongings were ever found. There is a gorilla famous for knowing sign language, named Koko. When asked where gorillas go after death, the gorilla hastily responded by signing "comfortable hole, bye." The Kepler telescope has spotted roughly 1,200 possible worlds, including 68 that are Earth-sized planets. 1 out of every 37 to 1 out of every 70 sun-like stars may harbor alien Earth. These findings alone can hint to billions of planets in our galaxy that could harbor life. After enduring a brain injury in the shallow end of a swimming pool, a man awoke with a condition known as Acquired Musical Savant Syndrome, which means he gained the ability to play a piano. A few days after the incident he said he felt inexplicably compelled to sit at a keyboard. There is a 240-paged book called the Voynich Manuscript. It was said to be written in the early 15th century in a language completely unknown. The Traub, the rarest motorcycle in the world, was found behind a brick wall in Chicago in 1968, and still runs to this day. The engine's technology was well ahead of its time, and even some mechanisms on it had never been used on any other American motorcycle. A man spent 67 years of his life stereoblind, which is the inability to experience depth perception. Only after having to pay for 3D glasses to watch the movie Hugo, that his brain suddenly clicked. In 1975, odd and anxious behaviors of dogs and other animals led to the evacuation of a city that, hours later, experienced a 7.3 magnitude earthquake destroying nearly 90% of the city. The world's largest virus, named Pandora, was found off the coast of Australia. It also holds about 93% of unidentified genetics. And they cannot say without absolute certainty that it does not pose a danger to humankind. The Devil's Kettle is a massive hole that swallows half a river and no one has any idea where it goes. The Great Attractor, as scientists call it, is a dark matter so dense it is pulling our galaxy, and many others, towards it. At a speed of 22 million kilometers, 14 million miles, per hour, this huge volume of space is roughly 250 million light-years from our solar system. This means that the eventual fate of the universe is tied to the presence of dark matter and energy, and no one knows what it is.